banger after banger after banger
after banger after banger.
Well, they're not really all bangers, but this one is. Metal Driver here, and today I'm going to review Elite 97 Sheamus, and I just realized that I have not reviewed a single figure from this wave, and I've had some of these figures for about a few weeks now, so I think today's a perfect day to look at the brand new Sheamus figure. We get a nice image on the side and on the back, along with some information and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. But without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at Sheamus. And here we get a 360 look at the Celtic Warrior with his entrance gear on. These are some nice accessories, and he also comes with some interchangeable gripping hands and this really cool soft goods coat. This is a nice material. I like the way it looks. Fits on Sheamus very well. Articulation is not hindered in any kind of way, so that is nice. Black collar and lapels right here. So I cannot stress enough how much I like the fact that it's a soft goods material and not one of those plastic coats that we see with Mattel. I absolutely hate those. He comes with his hat right here. It looks pretty nice. Really, there isn't any paint detail, it's just one solid color. Not a whole lot of sculpting detail either, just what we see here with the brim of the hat and a little bit of sculpting on the top. The hat is removable. And then we do get his mask. Sculpting on it is good. It's good for what it is. Don't need a whole lot here. So it is nice that he has that, and this is also removable. And this is a soft rubbery material, so be careful when taking this off that you don't stretch it or rip it. The head sculpt on Elite 97 Sheamus is surprisingly brand new, and I say that because I wasn't really expecting it to be new. I thought it was going to look the same as the previous Sheamus, which was Elite 84. Maybe that was just me assuming that, but looking at them side by side, yeah, you can see the difference between the two in the sculpting of the hair and even the sculpting of the beard. Even the face looks a little bit different. I think the new one looks slightly thinner, so I appreciate that it is brand new and it looks different. The paint came out pretty well for the most part. On the eyes, the eyebrows, the facial hair, sculpting on that facial hair looks good. Hair sculpted really well. Looking at the body, it's nice and ripped. Maybe a little bit too thin. Probably could have benefited from a slightly bulkier body. But he does have some beefy, double jointed elbows that are pinless, so I absolutely love that. That is a big win in my book. Get some nice paint detail on that Celtic cross on his wristband. Looks really good. Same thing on the other side. And then looking at the trunks, this is pretty much the same design as the previous Sheamus. However, the paint on this one looks better. The detail on the design looks better. The line work looks a little bit thicker. And this one has more of a white color, whereas the previous Elite 84 has a silver. And looking at them side by side, yeah, you can notice the difference between the two. Looking at his backside, the Celtic cross does look slightly bigger, and then the line work looks a little bit thicker as well, so looking at that side by side with the new one on the left and the previous one on the right. Some nice designs here on the knee pads, painted very well. And the boots look pretty good. You get these white designs, white lines going down from the front. You got the Celtic cross on the back, painted very well. Again, same design as Elite 84, as you can see right here. It's white on the new one as opposed to silver, and it looks a bit thicker. The new Sheamus has some solid articulation as you would expect. Ball joint at the head, so you can look that high up, that far down, can turn side to side and tilt very well. Shoulder goes that high up. It rotates all the way around. There is a bicep swivel. Beautiful double jointed elbows, a swivel and hinge at the wrist. He crunches that far forward, goes that far back, waist swivel, legs go that far out. That high up, thigh cut, double jointed knees, rotation at the top of the boot, ankle goes that high up, that far down, and he has some slight ankle pivot. And here's a side-by-side look of the Elite 97 Sheamus next to the previous Elite 84 Sheamus figure. Elite 97 Sheamus is a fantastic figure, certainly worthy of being called a banger of a figure. The double jointed elbows alone make it worth getting because it is better by default with those double jointed elbows, but on top of that, it comes with some really cool accessories. I love this coat. The hat is nice. The mask is cool, which, by the way, if you are planning on putting the mask on after taking it off, I would recommend popping the head off slipping the mask on from underneath. I just found that a lot easier to do it that way, so just as a helpful tip. And also the paint detailing on the trunks look really good, and he has a brand new head sculpt, so with all that being said, I think this is better than any other Sheamus figure out there. Most definitely the best one that we have, so I say it is worth getting and adding to your collection. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Check out my latest video by clicking on the card at the end of the video, and I'll see you next time.